Hello everyone, today we will continue our journey to learn programming without coding technology. At first we will create a new file and it will be lesson 26 like this. We would like to learn about creating multi-dimensional lists where we can have lists within lists. So using the assignment component, I will define a list called a list, and this list will contain some items, and each item inside this list will be just another list. Say I will store like some names and some numbers, like we have someone called Coco, and Coco is male, and he have like a phone number like this, and then we will define another record like Nono. Nono is female, and the phone number will be like this. And at last we can define something else like Tutu, and Tutu is another female, and the number looks like this. Now, after defining this list, I can print the list items, but if I printed it, it will be printed like item by item. So let us see this first. I will use the print component and I will print a list as expression. When we see this, we get all of the items one by one. This is how the print function works. But I can print this using loops like this. I will create two loops, nested loops. The first one will get each record, and the second one will print the record details. I can start the loop now, or I can at first use getListSize to get the size of the list in a variable called inSize like this. And after getting this variable, I will use the loop from t equal 1 to inSize. Then I can now access the second loop, and again I can use getInListSize, and I will use a list of t. It is just another list because we have lists within lists. So this will be inSize 2, and this step will be here, and then I will use the for loop to count using the variable t2 from 1 to inSize 2. Now if I just printed the item using the print component and used a list t and t2 like this, I will just get the same result that we have here. It will be the same result. But now I can change this to avoid adding a new line like this. And then after printing the record, I can print a new line. But I would like to add some spaces between the different items inside the record. So I will check if t2 not equal inSize 2, this means that we are in the start of the list or in the middle of the list. At this time, I will print like a space between these items like this, and no new line is needed. So run this and we get now the data in a better format. Also, before printing the items, I can print a start for the list like this. And after printing the items, And before printing a new line, I can just end the list like this. So now run and we get some better format. Also, instead of printing a space here, I can print like a comma and space. Then now run this and we get this nice format. We can have this code inside a function that we can reuse it inside our programs again and again. So we learned it before about creating functions and how to create a library and so on. So this is a simple lesson about creating multi-dimensional lists and using 2D lists, and see you in our next lesson.